If you're traveling with TRICARE Prime and don't do these things, you could be paying out of pocket for all your medical bills. Today, I'm going to cover exactly how TRICARE works when you're traveling, what mistakes get claims denied, and what you can do to cover yourself on your next trip. Welcome to Vets on Vacay. I'm Mike.
And I'm Kathy. We're a military family helping veterans, retirees, and their loved ones travel better with insider tips, military-only deals, and access to exclusive resorts and benefits around the world.
If you served, you've earned your vacation, and we're here to help you enjoy every minute of it. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started. We don't work for TRICARE. This video is for educational purposes only and is not medical, legal, or insurance advice. Benefits, coverage, and eligibility can vary by individual and may change. So always verify with the VA, TRICARE, Medicare, or your healthcare provider. Now let's get started. Here's one of the biggest misunderstandings. People think TRICARE Prime works like regular insurance when you're traveling. It does not. TRICARE Prime is location-based. That means that you get assigned a primary care manager, or PCM, at your home location. It makes all the difference when you're traveling. Whether you're traveling in the US or overseas on vacation, there are some rules you need to know to follow. If you're traveling in the US or its territories and it's a real emergency, just go to the nearest ER. Call 911. You don't need a referral. TRICARE will cover it. Just remember to contact your PCM or regional coordinator within 24 hours after your visit. Emergency care means any illness or injury that threatens your life, limb, or safety. If you reasonably believe that you have an emergency, always call 911 or go to the nearest ER. Now, when traveling overseas on vacation, it's a little different. You could still go to any ER, but you need to contact your international SOS medical assistants. Think of them as the TRICARE, Humana, military, or TriWest overseas. We put the regional contract numbers here on the screen so you could screenshot it, but don't worry about it. We're also going to put a link in the description to the TRICARE Overseas website. If you're admitted, International SOS will coordinate with the facility for payments and determine if you need to be transferred to another facility. International OSS will also coordinate transportation if needed. Now's a great time to talk about emergency air transportation, especially for all our cruisers out there. As we know, no ambulance runs on water. TRICARE will cover air evacuation in certain situations. A regular land ambulance can't get to you. The nearest facility is too far away and there's tons of obstacles in the way. You have to be seen quickly because of your medical condition. And you can't safely get care where you're at. You do need to go to the closest medical facility. TRICARE will not cover you if the care isn't medically necessary or you've chosen to go to a facility that is not the closest. But urgent care, that's what gets people burned right there. If you think you need urgent care, you can go to a TRICARE authorized urgent care facility without a referral. We always call the military health systems nurse advice line to get help with assessments and figure out if we really need urgent care and what any recommendations are. They will also help us find an urgent care center wherever we're located. Now, when using urgent care overseas, you will have to call the International SOS contact number for the region you're in, and they will help you figure out where there's an urgent care center wherever you're located. That number is the same as the emergency care. If you don't contact them for a pre-authorization, you may have to pay out of pocket and you may not get paid back. If you must file the claim, you can go to the TRICARE website. Link is in the description. There's resources there to help you file that claim. And remember this, if it's not documented, it didn't happen. Take notes of every conversation, every phone call, the times, the dates, the person you talked to. Think of the who, what, where, when, and why of everything. Collect all the receipts and anything you need so that when you get back home and you're filing that claim, you have everything in front of you need. So before you travel with TRICARE Prime, there's a few things you want to do. First, you want to be sure to check that none of your medications are on the ban list. You could check with the country's consulate website, and if you're taking a cruise, just check the cruise line's restrictions list. Currently, all major cruise lines prohibit marijuana. even medical marijuana. It's a good example of one. Be sure to carry your TRICARE insurance card with you at all times. Keep copies of all your medical prescriptions on your phone and share them with everybody in your party, if you're comfortable doing so. Put the emergency phone numbers of location where you're at also on your phone. You know, in the US, as we all know, it's 911, but each country might have their own. And of course, if you're going overseas, you want that international SOS phone number for the region you're going to. That contact number, they can help you out too. Take extra meds with you, just in case. We always take about a week's worth extra, because you never know where you're going to get delayed. You get stuck in an airport somewhere, you're in some overseas site for like an extra couple of days. Make sure you have that stuff with you. Be sure to carry a travel credit card with you with a high limit, because you could get stuck having to pay those medical bills up front and claiming them when you get back. You want to have something that you can do that with. Remember, any care on a cruise ship is treated as out of network or overseas for TRICARE Prime. Make sure to contact your PCM or your regional contractor within 24 hours or the next business day after you get care. If you found this information helpful and would like to hear more about travel-related military benefits, please like and subscribe to the channel and join our community. Which of these tips did you find most helpful, and which ones would you add to the list? Let us know in the comments below. For Vets on Vacay, this is Mike. We'll see you in the next one.